Briefly. I mean, one of the things, I mentioned the importance of raising political consciousness, but we should also be about raising people's expectations. We are, as I was saying in my first contribution today, a very wealthy country. We can have a good society. It's just a matter of political will. Tony Benn used to say, picking up on the theme about the money that we spend on war, if we can find the money to kill people, we can find the money to help people. Look, finding the money isn't the issue when you issue your own currency. That's not the issue. What we need to be focused on is finding the real resources in the economy, the skilled labour, the materials, anything that's for sale in pound sterling. We can afford to do that. That's where the focus should be on, is upskilling our population and actually exposing the evil of neoliberalism, because it's this globalized neoliberal agenda which has impoverished millions of people in this country. We used to be world famous, didn't we, for our engineering excellence. People talk about the demise of the trade union movement. Well, how did that happen? It wasn't because people fell out of love with trade unions. It was because many of the jobs that used to be done in this country were offshored to low-wage economies, to cheap labour economies, to maximise the profits for the capitalist class. And we need to be raising people's awareness of that, raising people's expectations of a good society being possible. It isn't a pipe dream. It isn't some lefty, we're not using lefty necessarily in terminology, but it isn't some sort of, pinko socialist, unrealistic proposition to have a good society. We had something approaching a good society in the 1970s, and the time when, George and I were growing up, and we can have a good society again. It just takes political will to make it happen. And the political choices which have been taken by the political class over the last 40 years have beggared millions of people in this country. And as Henry Ford said, if people understood how the monetary system and the banking system operated, there would be a revolution by tomorrow morning. And our job, comrades, is to bring about that revolution.